am 39 years young. I wake up at 5 a.m. before my kids even open their eyes, and I get to work. I teach full-time, I coach, I have 3 amazing kids who play at least 6 different sports, and I'm also a loving wife. In the last 3 months, I have published a book. I launched an app on Friday, May 1st, 2026, which is actually my favorite sister's birthday. Ooh! And the app is called Thriving and Surviving. I make content on TikTok, and now I have this amazing podcast. Yes, in the last 3 months, I've done all of those amazing things. So if you have been waiting for the right time, waiting until things calm down, waiting until you feel ready, I need you to hear me right now. If I can do all of that, you have literally 0 excuses. Welcome to Thriving Out Loud with Tiff. Let's go. Okay, so let me be honest for a second, because I feel like nobody actually talks about what chasing something really looks like. It's not a highlight reel. It's not something cute. It looks like recording a podcast episode in between picking up my kids from practices, or in between innings when they're in their baseball tournaments, basketball tournaments. It looks like writing a book, chapter 10, at 10 o'clock at night when you're already exhausted and your bed is calling your name, but you stay disciplined, you push through, and you check off all those things on your task list, one by one. It looks like posting a video when you don't feel like it, when you're scared of what people are going to say, when you don't look like those fancy, polished content creators and you're second guessing every single thing. But you hit the post anyway because done is better than perfect. That's what it looks like, and that's okay. And here's what nobody tells you. It doesn't get easier, but you get better. You get more committed, more disciplined, until one day you look up and it's just routine. It's just who you are now. I'm not doing this because I have extra time. God, no. Trust me. I do not have extra time, but I make time. While you're scrolling, while you're catching up on your shows, while Netflix is asking, hey, are you still watching? I'm knocking out little tasks one by one so that my future self can thank me for it. That's it. That's the secret nobody wants to hear. The perfect time to plant a tree was yesterday. The second best time is right now, today, this very moment. You don't need more time. You need to manage where you're putting your energy to. Because where your energy goes, the passion flows. So, make a decision right now. Ask yourself, where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years, even 10 years? And then look at how you're spending your time. Today, if it's not moving you towards your vision, it's moving you away from it. Let it go. You need to protect your time like it's the most valuable resource, because honestly it is. I made a decision that my dreams are worth squeezing into the margins of my very, very busy and chaotic life until they became my whole life. That's the goal. That's the freedom I'm chasing. I'm in my 30s. I spent too long wishing I was still back in my 20s. Instead of building it in my 30s, and I'm done with that, if you can dream it, you can totally achieve it. I truly believe that with everything in me. So I show up, I make time here and there, I chip away at it one by one, and it is starting to add up. Because here's what I know for sure. There's never going to be a perfect time, ever. Not when the kids get older. And when they do get older, you're getting just as old too. You're not in your best shape of your life. Not when you work slows down. Nope, exactly. So there's never a perfect time. Not when you feel ready. That moment is not coming. So the time is now. So let's go. I want to ask you something, and I want you to actually think about it. What is that one thing that lights you up inside? The thing you can think about all the time and it just puts a smile on your face? That thing you've been putting off? That thing that keeps you saying, one day, just one day I'm going to have it. One day I'm going to be able to do this. One day this, one day that. One day when the kids are older. One day when work settles down. One day when I have more money, more time, more energy. I know because I said it too. For me, it was this: creating, writing, building something that was mine. I had this dream of being a content creator, of being an author, of having financial freedom before I turned 30. And let me remind you, I am 39. And for a long time, I let life talk me out of it. But something shifted. I stopped waiting for permission. I stopped waiting for the right moment. I picked up my phone. I started posting. I wrote a book, and now we're here. I'm not telling you it was easy. I'm telling you it was so worth it. And whatever your thing is, it's worth it too. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start. I have to talk about what actually keeps me going because it's not motivations. No. Motivation comes and goes. Some mornings I don't want to get up. Some days I do not want to post because I'm scared nobody's going to watch it and no one's going to like it. Some days I also wonder if any of this is actually going to work. And on those days, it's my faith. I generally believe that God doesn't put a dream in your heart without always putting a path to get you there. He didn't wire me this way by accident. Nope. He didn't give me this drive, this creativity, this fire just for me to sit on it. And he didn't give you yours for you to ignore it either. My kids are watching me. My daughter, my boys, they are watching their mama bet on herself. And I want them to see that you don't quit. You don't shrink. You don't wait for someone to give you permission to go after your life. You get up, you show up, and you do the work. That is my fuel. Faith, my family, and the vision of what's on the other side of all of this. And honestly, turning 40 doesn't scare me. It excites me because 40 is not the end. It is just the beginning of everything I have been building. Okay, so here's what I need you to do this week. Just one little thing, okay? Whatever that dream is, whatever that thing is that you've been putting off, I want you to do one thing toward it this week. Not the whole plan, nothing figured out, just one thing. If you want, send me an email, make the account, write that first page, record your first video, just one thing. And then come tell me, DM me on TikTok at Thriving Tiff, or drop a comment down below. Find me. There's so many ways to find me. And I generally want to hear it because we are not doing this alone. We are doing this together. So, thank you for being here with me for episode 3. If this hits home, share it with one person who needs to hear it. This is how we grow this. We grow it together. We are stronger and better together. So I'm Tiff, chasing 40 in freedom, and so are you now. Click the link below. Check out my app, Thriving and Surviving. It is live. I also have my book in the link. I love you, and I will see you next week, guys.